This week, Carlos Jimenez delivered his State of the County address. And as expected, he told us that he hasn't raised taxes. But he failed to mention that he has given millions of dollars to private projects and neglected infrastructure improvements from transit to water and sewer. Once again, he takes credit for changes in the economy that had nothing to do with the decisions that he has made over the last 5 years, and fails to recognize the poor choices he made over his past 12 years in office that have led us to the gridlock, the economic stagnation, and the lack of services for residents of Miami-Dade County. Once again, Carlos Jimenez told us about how Miami-Dade County is leading the state in job growth. But what kind of jobs are we talking about? More part-time seasonal jobs in hospitality and tourism? When challenged regarding his proliferation of low-wage jobs, Jimenez says that a job is a job and people have to start somewhere. But the reality of Miami-Dade County is that a low-wage job can't make ends meet. The reality is that we have lost thousands of higher-paying jobs to Broward, Jacksonville, Orlando, and Tampa because those areas are doing what Miami-Dade County is not. Once again, Jimenez touted the Port Miami and Miami International Airport user numbers, but failed to explain why a metropolitan county does not have a 24-hour port or provide any information on the future of Port Miami or MIA. He failed to provide us with any vision as to the future of Miami-Dade County and focus on how everything is great and done. He mentioned climate change and sea level rise, only to add that Miami-Dade County has done everything it needs to do, which is why he has received several invitations to speak on behalf of Miami-Dade County's environmental efforts. What better example of how out of touch Carlos Jimenez is than these statements on climate change and sea level rise? Carlos Jimenez has 3 pensions, a net worth of over $1 million, and is fixated on giving our tax dollars to his millionaire friends. It is no surprise that this week, like every day, Carlos Jimenez painted a distorted image of Miami-Dade County. This week, he proved once again, as did the demonstrators outside, that he is completely out of touch with what is really going on in Miami-Dade County. For over a decade, he has ignored our need for transit investment, our need for more police officers, our need for affordable housing and reliable government services. What we saw today was the same old Carlos Jimenez. And my response to his distorted State of the County address is we can do better. We can do better than Carlos Jimenez's excuses. We can do better than Carlos Jimenez's empty promises. We can do better than Carlos Jimenez's misinformation. We can do better than his total disregard for the will of the residents of Miami-Dade County. Miami-Dade County deserves better. We deserve a mayor that responds to the needs of residents of Miami-Dade County, and I will be that mayor. And together, we can make this Carlos Jimenez's last State of the County. Thank you.